Good morning. Run talks. Day here. I was even writing this and I was emotional. Look at this weather. It's gonna clear up, but I cannot put a damper on today. Today is singularly the biggest and most monumental day of my life. And it's been 7.5 years in the making. 7.5 years of working through challenges, overcoming obstacles, and really discovering the thing that I think we all crave, the thing we all want more of. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. You know, 7.5 years ago, I decided to leave the Air Force and start my own business. And I could have never, ever predicted what was going to happen next. I went on this incredible journey where I went deep down into my past, my history, my upbringing, and uncovered a lot of my past hurt, my past pain that I was holding on to so tightly. And during my business, I found that I kept on coming up against walls. I found myself getting to a point where I would be successful in traditional sense. I was making okay money through the outside. I looked like I had everything figured out. But then I'd hit this point, I'd hit this ceiling, and then I would shift. I'd shift onto the next thing. And I struggled to truly commit. I struggled to really commit to playing big, to risking it all, to really fulfilling what I knew I was capable of deep down, but I never really understood what was holding me back, what was stopping me. And as I went on my journey, I started to discover and look back at the path that I'd already walked. I started to look back and realize that one of my biggest challenges was that I wasn't committed to risking it all. I wasn't willing to put it on the line, to have the things that I really wanted and craved more than anything in life. And I remember being in a relationship. I got in my first ever relationship when I was 18. I was with a girl for five and a half years. She used to say to me, "Are we gonna move in together? Are we ever gonna get married?" I'd be like, no, that's not happening. We're gonna move in together. Are we ever gonna get married? No, that's not happening. And that relationship broke off. I got into another one, another 3.5 years. Are we gonna move in together? Are we gonna get married? No, that's not happening. That's not happening. I just fobbed it off all the time. And I never truly understood what was really happening for me. And as I look back at my past, and my parents got divorced when I was 3, my parents broke up. And what happened is it broke my heart. It broke my heart to see the two people that I cared about and loved more than anything in the world, they weren't together anymore. And as a young child, I was confused. I didn't know what that meant for me, but being a child, I made it all about me. And it hurt. And I didn't realize how much it hurt until I went back. And I realized that I'd suppressed all of the pain, all of the hurt. I'd suppressed it all. 10, 15, 20, 25 years of it. And as I looked at the relationships that I was in, I realized that the thing I was most terrified of, I was terrified that if I let someone in, if I opened up my heart, then I'd get hurt. And I didn't want to go through that again. I didn't want to go through that again. It hurt too much. And as I did the work, I met a girl. I decided I was going to leave the Air Force, and I met a girl. And this girl, she made me laugh. She inspired me to be more of who I am. She opened up my heart and I opened up my heart to her. And within 8 months, we moved in together. And it took me a little bit longer, but I found someone that I could truly be myself with, someone that I just love more than anything. She lit me up, she inspired me. And I let her into things that I'd never shared with anyone in my life. And in finding that love, in finding this girl, I started to heal myself. I started to rediscover who I was and started to love again and feel loved. And then eventually I decided I was going to make this woman my wife and commit. Because how you do anything is how you do everything, right? Whether it be in business or in a relationship or in life. And I committed to her. And today is the day. Through 2 cancelled weddings, 7.5 years later, I get to make this woman my wife. I get to open up my heart. I get to really feel that in myself. Which, as you probably gathered, I'm a little bit emotional at. And it feels like every single day, no matter what I've done, it's led to this moment where I find myself with a woman that I truly deeply care about. And I've got snot coming out of my nose, tears running down my face, and I don't care. Because this is what I believe we all crave. Love completes us. Love completes us. And when you think about it, you know, when you're a little boy or a little girl growing up and you come out the womb and mum and dad are looking back at you with these gawpy eyes high on some chemical concoction, and they're looking back at you and it's just pure love. They accept you, they love you, it's unconditional. There's no conditions, no boundaries to their love and what they feel for you. And you can be sick on them, you can shit on them, you can piss on them, you can cry and keep them up all night, but they love you. And there reaches a point in your life where they say no. You reach a point where doing what you've always done, crying, pissing, shitting, keeping up all night, isn't working anymore. And they start to say no. And they punish you for being a certain way. And you start to make it mean that I can't be loved. I'm not lovable if I behave like this. So you start to change who you are. And you start to go on that search, and then they validate you by giving you love when you behave in the way that you're told to behave. You're conditioned to behave. And then you spend your whole life searching for this, searching for more of it, craving to just be accepted, unconditionally loved, the very same feeling that you crave when you were born. And then you meet a man, and you finally think, this is it. I found the thing that I've been craving. And they may hurt you, or they may not. You may be lucky as I am to find that love, to feel that completeness, to feel that wholeness within you. That thing that you've spent your whole life searching for. And now I believe everybody deserves to find this. And I, for one, have found it, and I'm so grateful for that. So excited for today. There's going to be a lot of tears. I've already started, look. And I want to thank everybody, every single one of you who's been here supporting me every single day. I know you've taken something from what I share and what I say, and I love that, and I'm so grateful that I get to do that. I'm just so grateful too that you all get to be a part of it, and you all get to share in this special day with me in your own little way, even if it's just tuning up to this live. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And for some of you, I know who you are. I'll be seeing you very, very soon. I love you guys. And I hope you have an amazing day. And today, I will be doing what I always say, just showing up. See you later, guys. Bye bye.